Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
One of the hardest parts of getting older is feeling like something's off in your body, but not knowing exactly what. It's not just aging, it's often your hormones too. When they fall out of balance, everything feels off. But here's the good news. This doesn't have to be the story of your next chapter. Hormone Harmony by Happy Mammoth is an herbal formula made with science-backed ingredients designed to fine-tune your hormones by balancing estrogen, testosterone, progesterone, and even stress hormones like cortisol. It helps with common issues such as hot flashes, poor sleep, low energy, bloating, and more. With over 40,000 reviews and a bottle sold every 24 seconds, the results speak for themselves. A survey found 86% of women lost weight, 77% saw an improved mood, and 100% felt like themselves again. Start your next chapter feeling balanced and in control. For a limited time, get 15% off your entire first order at happymammoth.com with code NEXTCHAPTER at checkout. Visit happymammoth.com today and get your old self back naturally.
Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of the Millennial Management Podcast. I am your host, Brandy, the Millennial Manager, and today is Monday. It is our Motivation Monday episode, so you know these episodes are super short. If you would like to listen to the Wednesday episode early, you can join Patreon. It is $6. All right. Let's get started. Now, yesterday I posted up a video about clear communication coming from management, and that the problem that I see a lot of team members having is that there is not clear communication between management and the team, okay? Expectations are not clear. So what we're going to do is talk about ways to improve our communication as a manager towards our team. Number one, listen. Okay, pay attention to these people when they are talking to you. Pay attention to what they are saying. Pay attention to what you are being asked to do. Okay, this is towards management. So your team is talking to you. They're making requests, or maybe they have suggestions. They have ideas. They have things that they want to move forward with. Listen to it. Okay, they are not just talking because they want to talk. A lot of times it is really good feedback that you can actually apply to make the workplace a better working environment, okay? Or to just make certain processes very smooth. Number two, when you are talking, okay, give clear feedback. Tell people exactly what they are doing well, things that they can do better. Be specific. I cannot stand broad statements. I need something that is very specific. Like on Tuesday, the day was great. I really feel like you did a great job doing production. That's because my job is production based. So that's what I'm going to talk about. But I always say okay, these are some things that I want to see that look or that could be done better. Number one, not scheduling this next to this because it causes this. Also come up with why whatever they're doing is not working. Because if you don't give them a reason why, you just seem like you're nitpicking and not being 100% honest about the issue. Number three, use different ways to talk. Now, if you are someone that doesn't necessarily care for the format of email, text messaging is great, but please know that it can become overkill if you're not using it correctly. I love having verbal conversations, but I always document what was talked about, what was said, what was communicated, any concerns that we are having. The follow-up email needs to come behind that. So if you are somebody that prefers to talk in person, I would make sure that I have somebody there as well, especially if you are dealing with someone who may kind of have I don't want to say that they lie, but some people have an alternate reality that they operate in, okay? which can cause a lot of confusion. So if you are a manager and you are having a conversation that is of grave importance, I would make sure that I have a witness, number one, when I'm having this conversation, and then also make sure that the conversation is then followed up with an email that kind of summarizes the conversation. And this kind of goes both ways, guys. Okay, whether you're a team member, whether you're a manager, it is always good to make sure that you follow up with an email summarizing a conversation, especially if there are expectations coming out of that. Because if you are not on the same page as your boss, or as your boss is not on the same page as you, it causes a lot of confusion. Hence, why a lot of people are not on the same playing field when it comes to reports or whatever it is that you're doing in your job. Everyone is not on the same page, and you have to make sure that you are there together. So summarizing, there's nothing wrong with that. Number 4, think about who you're talking to. Let's figure out who our audience is. There are some people that can take direct communication. And there are some people that it's a little harder for them to receive it. And I'm not saying that you should not give it, but I'm saying you have to be selective of the audience that you're talking to, because I know that there are some team members who just handle information differently. So I make sure that while the information is the same, sometimes my delivery is different because of the person that I'm talking to. So I could be talking to another administrative team member who I work with a lot, okay, who I am very like we wouldn't take anything personal that is being said. My conversation with this person is different versus a team member who does not work with me that much, who is not that familiar with me, who doesn't, get humor or whatever from me because we're not around each other all the time. That team member I will operate a little bit differently with because this person does not necessarily know me. So you need to know your audience, but always be kind and consider their feelings. Make it safe for people to speak up, okay? Please, if you are a manager, make sure that this is a real safe environment where people can actually communicate changes that they want to make, ideas, because that's how you get people who shut down and don't say anything like I tell them to do. After a while of you voicing your concerns or your opinions and nothing is done, shut up. Stop telling people because they're not listening. And it just saves you so much headache when you are not trying to force people to listen to you. Let them make their own mistakes. Let them fuck it up and you move on. Now, thank you so much for listening to today's podcast episode. The Monday episodes are very, very short. If you would like to listen to Wednesday's episode, you need to join Patreon. It is $6. And I'm also going to be announcing our next live event because we did a live event, I think maybe like 2 months ago. And I've received a lot of DMs about like, girl, when is the next one? So I think I'm going to do it. If not next month, sometime in June, it'll be in July. So I'll post the date of when we're going to do it. And we're going to be going live talking about things that go on inside of your workplace. But inside of Patreon, we go live pretty frequently. Over the last couple of weeks, it's been a little slow because I've been having other things to do on the weekend. So I'll make sure that I schedule a live event that is specifically for Patreon and Patreon only. So let me know if you have any questions or concerns. You can send your emails to the Mill Management Pod. That's THEE Mill MILL Management Pod POD @gmail.com. And I'll see y'all asses on the internet. Bye.
We're interrupting this podcast to ask you a very important question. Have you had your Hershey's? When you need to brighten up your day, put a smile on your face with the classic creamy texture and pure milk chocolate flavor of Hershey's milk chocolate. Whether you're eating it on the go, breaking off a few pieces for s'mores night, or just treating yourself to something sweet, Hershey's milk chocolate checks all the boxes. Shop for Hershey's milk chocolate now at a store near you, found wherever candy is sold.
For more than 50 years, National University has been a military-friendly, yellow-ribbon school that understands the importance of honor and commitment. With 4 and 8-week classes available, year-round enrollment, and more than 190 programs to choose from, we help veterans just like you define the next chapter of their careers. Learn more at nu.edu. That's nu.edu.
Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely, and parents can rest easy knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Sign up for Greenlight today at greenlight.com/podcast.